is critical. There will be no escaping, I think, at the end of the day, an admission of 48 and the injustice that was done. Once acknowledging that, I think the door is open for possibilities of other scenarios. One last thing I just want to say with regard to the numbers is that there are transformational moments and there are transformational leaders, and I think that we've all seen that. Certainly those of us who were there on the White House lawn in 1993 never would have imagined that that would have occurred, one. And two, if you looked at the polling data before then and looked at the polling data after that, you saw the change. I look at the numbers now and say that despite all of what has happened, and it has not been a pretty picture over the last decade or so, we are at a moment more ripe in terms of public opinion than we were at that point. And ultimately what's required is leadership. Leadership that can transform, take the opinion that exists and transform it and move it to another level. I think we're blessed in this country with a president who provides and has the possibility of providing that kind of leadership. I also think he can provide it for Palestinians and Israelis who desperately need leadership themselves. There are pathologies playing out here, and I think one of the problems we've seen over the last several years is that there are these pathologies playing out on both sides, and no adult supervision. And what's been necessary is, instead of America reducing itself to kind of coat holder slash cheerleader, somebody who actually can lay out the tough choices that have to be made, motivate people to believe that those choices will lead in a direction that will solve a problem, and then stay with it. And our hope is, I think, that we've got that kind of president now who can transform opinion, not only here, but also transform opinion, like I said, there. I mean, we all just think back to lesser circumstances when Jim Baker, unelected an Israeli prime minister and changed opinion. One of the problems with American pressure up till now is that it's been used for goals too little. I mean, Baker used all that pressure to get everybody to Madrid and then let the thing go. But my sense is that what this president is telling us is that he's not interested in another conference for its own sake or a process that goes on, but an outcome. And God be with him, because clearly I think that the